Hi, this is Ben Rogers. This is the Property Diary. This is October the 1st, 2012. This is day one of the new Property Diary. I've got to say, it's a fairly rubbish old day out there. It's a typical autumn day, absolutely throwing it down with rain. I'm just on the motorway heading round to Brighton. I'll tell you a bit more about that in a minute. So, as you know, this is another journey. This is a journey we're going to take together. This is all about what I do day in, day out to find property deals. This is what I do to find property transactions that I don't need to spend my money on, don't need to get mortgages, don't need to put deposits down. So, what's happened today? Today's a normal sort of fortnightly coaching day for me, so I don't get a huge amount of property stuff done. But one of the things I want to share with you is classic stuff that we probably all know, we all talk about, but you've really got to let people know what on earth it is that you do. I had a telephone call today. It actually follows up a telephone call I had with my mum over the weekend. And my mum knows exactly what I do. And of course, she is the biggest fan of Ben Rogers. But of course, she tells all of her friends what we do. Now, we've got old family friends that literally I haven't spoken to for about... we only exchanged Christmas cards and all that, but I probably haven't spoken to them for about 5-6 years. And long story short, it turns out that they had about 4 properties in the family that actually were their father's properties back in the day. And they're all on kind of long-term peppercorn rental type, that's called protected tenancies. Anyway, the last tenant in the last of the 4 properties had just died, 104 years old. And this property now is in a trust. It's in a trust for the 3 grown-ups and 2 of the kids. And it's now a case of they want to obviously sell it and get rid of it. So, the point of all this is you tell everybody that you know what you do. If people don't know what you do, they won't be able to get in touch with you. Now, because I haven't spoken to them for so long, they know that I'm in property. They don't really know what I do, but they're chatting to my mum, who of course knows exactly what I do, and they were talking about things over the weekend. Therefore, I get a call this morning which says, "Hey Ben, I know you're selling into property. We've got this property we want to sell. Thought you might be interested. Thought we'd give you sort of first dibs at it. But I guess you probably haven't got any money." I said, "You're absolutely right. We don't like spending money, but I tell you what, we would like to give you exactly what you need and what you want for the property. How would that work out for you?" So, long story short, I'm now dealing with the niece, who of course is the daughter of one of the trustees who happens to work for a local estate agent who I happen to know because she dated one of my ex-members of staff. That makes for an interesting conversation because I don't think they're together anymore. Anyway, she gets the keys back from the property next Tuesday. I'll go and view it next week and we'll see if we can't put something together. The bottom line is you've got kind of a difficulty here is that you've got sort of 3, it's in a trust. You've got 3 parties, of which one party are the 2 brothers that I know, and they just want top dollar. They just want to be able to get in there and get the money and get out. Now, I don't think that's going to happen because the property needs a complete and utter refurb. Even if you're going to do a refurb on it, it'll cost about 20 grand. They probably don't want to knock that amount off the property, so there's an element of challenge there. But I have the ability of knowing how I can do some creative stuff to give them what they need, which could be some money now, could be a bigger chunk of money in the future, and I think it's an opportunity. So the point behind all of this, guys, is just tell people what you do. If they don't know what you do, they can't tell you that they've got a property for sale. If they don't know what you do, they won't approach you. This is a family friend, long-term family friend, who vaguely knows that I do something in property. It could work out quite nicely. So I'll keep you up to date on that, keep you up to date with how that goes. I'm actually heading down to Brighton at the moment. I'm going to see my buddy Sean Toole. Sean Toole runs the Sussex Property Networking Club, sbnc.co.uk I think it is, check it out. And it's their 3-year birthday today. I've got a meeting with a potential mentee at about 3 o'clock. I've got a meeting with a potential strategic partner, a guy that I've been working with on and off, but we might have some interesting stuff we're looking to do. And then it's networking this evening. Now, of course, networking has got to be a key part of what you do. If you're not networking, you don't know where the opportunities will come. If you are networking, people will know what you do, find out what you do, and opportunities will arise. So, looking forward to a good night. It's going to be a late one. I guess I'll be travelling back up this motorway at about midnight tonight. So I will look forward to catching up with you later. This may be a sign-off, or I may be adding a bit later. So Ben Rogers, Property Diary, 1st of October, day 1. I look forward to speaking to you later. Take care. There you go. I said I might come back to you today. So I've just had a meeting with a lovely lady. My first meeting of the day before the SPNC tonight. And long story short, she's interested in some mentoring, but the reason that I want to share this with you is because it's really relevant to who you work with. She's a mortgage broker. She's not a practicing mortgage broker, but guess what? She has a client database of about 2,000 clients that she has helped get mortgages kind of up to the credit crunch. Now, what does that mean? It means that a lot of those clients were self-cert mortgages. A lot of those clients have got buy-to-let portfolios, and it's possible that some of that 2,000 database are actually people who have got challenges now with their mortgages. She actually was talking to me about a client that's got portfolio of 10, and they're all in negative equity. Now, you can't feel too sorry for this client because, you know, they've had all the money out of the properties. You know, they've had a chunk of cash when they've remortgaged and what have you. It just so happens that their properties now are negative equity. They're actually cash flowing quite nicely. I think, I'm quite surprised, about £450 each per property. Well, 10 of those at $450 a month is £4,500. I'm sure that lots of people out there would quite happily take those. However, she's got a lot of hassle with these properties. She's got tenants, past tenants giving her grief. She just wants them all to go away. So this mortgage broker, ex-mortgage broker, sees options as a solution for her. So I've sat down, I've explained maybe what she can do, how she should take it forward, what information she needs to find from the client, what information she needs to know about the mortgages, how long they are, and she's gone away really happy. But the point of this is this. The point to that is this. You need to be working with mortgage brokers. If you're not already working with a mortgage broker in your neck of the woods, go and find one. Go and find all those mortgage brokers that are kind of ex-mortgage brokers. So I'm sure that you can get lists of, you know, probably on the FSA website of all their mortgage brokers. Now, even if they don't work anymore as mortgage brokers, do you think you might be able to help them with some of their previous clients? Do you think they might be interested in a way that they can help their clients and make money and make their clients money, therefore making you money? So, just want to share that with you today. I think that was a very interesting meeting. Is it actually going to mean anything for me right now? Personally, no, it won't. It's not projects I can work on. It may be somebody I'll end up mentoring at some stage in the future. But it was just a good reminder that if that's not something that I'm doing or you're doing, we should be doing it. So, I'm just going to sign off. Let me just show you. This is the lovely Brighton. I think you can just see the pier over there if you look. Yeah, back to me. Not such a nice day in Brighton, but a lovely day for property. Ben Rogers, 1st of October. This is the Property Diary. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Take care.